It is that beautiful, beautiful time again. The World Tournament. And not just any World Tournament. This is actually the 50th Budokai Tenkaichi. And we're having so much fun. Last night on YouTube, I actually did stream Spider-Man 2. And so this did come out. And, well, now I'm here because I need to get LR peel off. So I could be playing Spider-Man 2 right now. I could be having the time of my life. But no, I'm stuck. Oh, look at this beautiful starting rotation, by the way. Now, what I would say is, well, two things I want to say. Firstly, I am actually going to be on the Slot 1 Super podcast. I'm actually going to have this video uploaded like 15 minutes before that starts or something. I don't know, maybe like it's gonna be uploaded like maybe 15-30 minutes before it starts, just right before, so I can get a video up for today. I'll have the ticket summons out as well later today. I just want to start really farming more and more because I'm actually I fell asleep like around like what 4 a.m. ish my time, which is about like 3 hours after the World Tournament started. So I'm like fell behind in terms of where I want to be in my overall World Tournament placings. Like in fact, let me show y'all. Earlier today, I was behind by about 50 million points from the person that's in local first one. Now I wasn't. It's not like I was in local 2, right? I was like in 14th place right now. I'm at like 5th place local. But if we take a look right here, I'm just gonna switch over real quick, show y'all. I was 46 million points behind this morning. It's been about an hour and a half. I've been grinding, so you already know the vibes. And one extra thing is that you see in this screenshot, I was starting from 0 points, right? This is when the World Tournament just freshly began, 1 a.m. Pacific time. And what's happening here is, if you see, we could do times 30 difficulty from the very start now. So you don't have to go through like, 2 difficulty, 4, 5, blah, 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 15, 20, 25. Just start from 30. That's really good, but it does make this World Tournament feel like it's a little more competitive. Especially because there is the new World Tournament local LR reward that a lot of people are going to want to farm for, right? Many people are going to want to straight gun for this brand new LR. So it makes a lot of sense that there is going to be a lot of different competition during this World Tournament. I mean, after I'll show you right now. I have been making progress to catch up to number 1 whenever this wants to load, of course, in my local bracket. But I haven't decided yet if I want to actually gun for number 1 this time. I might, because I Spider-Man 2 is so good. It's like just so good. I haven't decided if I want to really gun for number 1. I mean, this person is in Japan, most likely, right? So it's about 4 a.m. in Japan. So very realistically, I could just catch up very, very easily, actually, to this person. If they don't wake up for like, I don't know, let's say they don't wake up for 4 hours, I'll be past them if I just continue grinding. Or I could play Spider-Man. But, I feel like one thing you could say is you could be like, well, Spider-Man, even after this World Tournament, I could still stream and play Spider-Man. I could still have a lot of fun doing that. But then this World Tournament is only right now, right for this weekend. And I could get better prizes by actually farming this World Tournament. So I don't know, I'm also like checking my mic to make sure I'm in the correct audio. I think right now, after I fix it right now, I'm good. But so that's kind of my thought process on this and why I think I'm probably just gonna gun for first local. Even though that takes away a little bit of Spider-Man time this weekend. It's really only today and tomorrow. And I'll have like so much other time to actually play Spider-Man. I'm going to be doing the main like storyline on stream. I did it on YouTube yesterday. I haven't decided maybe if I want to hop over on Twitch to do it. But yeah, I guess this isn't kind of like an announcement. I mean, this is a World Tournament video, so I guess many people aren't really going to be like, clicking on a World Tournament video and be like, yeah, let's watch this boy suffer I love seeing Minato's Flash suffer and cry. That's what I feel like right now. Like, couldn't this have been like the weekend before, or like next weekend? It's not this weekend. This weekend kind of blows for World Tournament. Just because, like, they know. I mean, I guess a good thing is that many people, maybe many people will actually prefer to play Spider-Man. Well, I mean, you could say that, but like the top like farmers anyways are gonna be probably choosing to do this over Spider-Man. So I guess it doesn't really make that much of a difference, but you know, um still maybe a couple people are like right now playing Spider-Man and they would be like, you know, top 100 or something, and that leaves an extra space, but yeah. So that's a thing. Okay, let's just keep going. Let's keep going, man. All right. I mean, at this point, there's this World Tournament. What is it? What else is there to talk about, really? Dude, I'm just like, yeah, so I don't, I'm looking at something Dokkan numbers right now in terms of their grossing performance. Overall, I discussed in a DM about that, but yeah, Dokkan's doing well, by the way. I mean, post worldwide, we're kind of in a little lull state right now. Like, I think worldwide, people really over exaggerated how, like, quote unquote bad it was. I think there was definitely some flaws there that I didn't really personally like myself. Like, I feel like, you know, the active skill conditions for Vegeta Blue it's so dumb, right? I don't think it's like, you know, like, people act like it's like you never see it, but I don't think it's a thing where, how do I explain it? Like, it's like good still, you know. Probably should have, like, it's not like you recover HP, so I don't know why you had to be under a certain HP threshold. It should have just been turn 5, right? Like, bare minimum, like, just their 5th turn and not the HP restriction, so you can always get it. Or, you know, even just like turn 5 in general, and doesn't necessarily have to be their 5th turn, but it's whatever. Or maybe, you know, instead of making their, like, so they have their guard for the 4 turns, and then the dodge and no, they have the guard for the 4 turns in the intro, then they dodge 50% slot 1. They should reverse that, where they have the 50% chance to dodge for the first few turns, and then they have the guard in slot 1. So that even after you run out of the dodge, you still have the guard, rather than running out of the guard and keeping the dodge. Because at that point, like, their defense is designed with them having guard in mind. So you take away the guard, they become like a dodge or die unit, right? That Blue Goku and Vegeta. Especially if you can't transform with them on your 5th turn when you lose the guard, right? So that's annoying. And I think people maybe would feel better about them if it's like, you know, even if you can't fuse with them, which a lot of people would, obviously, the biggest reason is people want to use Vegito, but worst case scenario, let's say you couldn't fuse with them, you still have a very strong slot 1 guarding unit that stacks defense, basically just another Vegeta Trunks, basically just a better version of Vegeta and Trunks, still, right, at that point, but they're like, nah, nah, boy, nah, I guess the one good thing about them having guard, just like on their intro, is that they could be put in any slot. Like, you can put them in slot 3, and then they don't really have to worry to being locked to slot 1 like that. But yeah, that Blue Goku and Vegeta, I think their kit could have been designed better. Zamasu, his team needed more, but, you know, at least his team is okay. It's a solid team. It's not like, you know, like one of the mega best teams in the game, but LR Rose definitely really helped that team out quite a bit, I think, for sure, so that's a good thing. Now, Sword Hope Trunks, I think, was good, and Future Gohan, I think, was incredible. So yeah, I think overall, the main units were all good, still. I think they're all, like, top 10 LRs. Easily, right? You know, I think they're all very, how to explain it? They're all very comfortably in top 10 range at the very minimum. And free-to-play units could have been better. I mean, the free-to-play units during this celebration definitely did rock. But, like, a lot of these other units were kind of funky. I mean, like, let's see. The 17-18 Dokkan Fest, I think them being reliant on Goku is stupid. The Universe 2, like, how do I explain it? Like, I don't even know their names. I'll bring up their names and you guys will know what I'm talking about because you don't know their names. Zorlorn, Rabanra, and Zarabuto, right? The Universe 2, like, you know, they do the Pretty Black Hole, right? I think they're fine too, but they could have maybe provided support. And it's like, you know, they're kind of like very basic. They're like meh, right? The 17 and 18 GT versions, I think they're pretty good free to play. The Krillin is going to be really, really good. I mean, right now the Krillin's actually pretty nice right now, but when that boy Krillin gets an easy in the future, he's got to really cook with that Scouter. Kid Goku will become an LR, so I can't really judge him yet. But I guess right now he's kind of, you know, meh. Like, he's not really that great. The free-to-play 17 from the Tournament of Power sucks. The 18 is pretty good. The Trunks and Broly have a lot of potential for when they become an LR as well. The free-to-play Super Battle Royale Trunks, he's okay. Jiren sucks. Frost pretty much just sucks. Botomegata's good. Champa's kind of just bad too. I mean, like, Champa should have just had some dodge or something. But a support unit being reliant on just raw defense, and like the thing about Champa is that like he's kind of built where it's like, oh, he gets all these attack passives, but like who cares? He's a support unit, right? You want to use him to make your other characters do a lot of damage, and then you give him a low chance to crit. Like who cares? This boy Champa, he should have like get rid of the 600% attack chance and then the low chance to crit, and give him high chance to dodge. And that's perfect, right? Like he didn't need all that extra attack because, like, even with all that attack, the dude does like an 8 mil attack stat. Like, who cares, right? Okay, I think we're good now for the video though. We're about 12 minutes here. I am going to upload this right away. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this JP Dokkan World Tournament, some of the changes that are made. LR Pilaf himself, by the way, is also, I think, he looks, from what I've seen, Rainbow performance-wise, he actually looks to be better than initially anticipated. His stats were also buffed to the normal, like, you know, 5,000 that LRs get, even free-to-play LRs, like the normal hidden potential system, rather than the free-to-play one, so his numbers were better than what we initially thought, too, in terms of calculations. But I think all the TUR EZAs kind of suck. Yeah, I mean, like, cooler maybe, but I don't know. He might take too long to build up, honestly. I'm done. I'll see you guys for the ticket summons. Bye.